Good morning. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm on my way into the office this morning. I have one more day this week, and then I am off for the rest of the week. I had long days this week, so that I'm off Friday. Cause y'all, I don't like using my time. I like just seeing my time accumulate. I don't like using my time off. So I'd rather work more and then uh, be off because I worked than to use my time. So Friday I'm gonna be off completely, not working from home but off. So I wanted to come and talk to you guys on my way into the office this morning. Because y'all, I was thinking about something as it pertains to this goddamn circus, y'all. So I gotta stop to get some gas and get my breakfast this morning, you guys. So I'm gonna take you guys in with me, okay? But I was thinking about something about that circus, y'all. So we didn't have Blueface and Krishan sightings again, and this time it seems like I don't know if it's longer than the first sighting that people had when he came to Baltimore to see her. But this has been like an extended time because I don't think he done took his ass home yet. I don't think Blueface done took his ass home yet. I think he is still over there with Krishan. And the crazy part about that is Nevaeh is getting so close to the end of her pregnancy. She's getting very close to the end of her pregnancy. She could deliver that baby at any moment. And he is off somewhere with Krishan. And that's crazy, right? It's crazy on both of their parts. And that goes to speak to what exactly it is I think is going on. And other people might already know what's going on too, or think it's going on. Krishan and Blueface are filming for Crazy in Love. That's what I think it is. They are filming. Now, why they think it's okay for this to be some fucking storyline, especially the parts throwing the baby up in there, lying about the baby, all this shit, I don't know. Carlissa was on her Patreon live yesterday. See, y'all, I be seeing stuff that y'all don't get to see sometimes because the mama goes onto the Patreon sometimes. And listen, y'all, the mama lies, but the one thing that the mama will not do, she don't deny that baby. She will let mystery about the paternity of Krishan Jr. go around, but she will not deny him. You said, I don't think he's home yet either. His narcissist butt would have been on live. Exactly. He has not been on stream. And if you notice, every time he goes to be with Krishan, he cannot stream. He cannot do anything. And that's why I think he's taping that show, because Miller, we know damn well that boy, he about making his money. He's going to stream whenever he can. He's going to sneak something in whenever he can. Unless he's under some type of contract or got some kind of payment assuring that he cannot stream. That's keeping him from being able to stream, right? So he's making the money some other kind of way. And I think Krishan is in on it. And I don't, like I said, it's disgusting. Because I don't know why this baby is thrown up into this whole plot, all this bullshit. But before Blueface left home, hey, good morning, Just B. Hey, good morning, Boo Boo. Before Blueface left home at his house with Nevaeh, he said him and Nevaeh was going to be taping Crazy in Love. But he's now in Miami with Krishan. You don't get a Crazy in Love without Blueface and Krishan. I think when he went and told Krishan, I need your help, I think this is what she was willing to do. She told him that she told y'all before that when she first jumped onto that Blue House Club, she was acting and doing all of that so she could win because she is a competitor. And then she ended up really like falling for him. But that she was acting with all of that crazy ass mess she was doing. So it's possible you said, but I think this is not a surprise to Nevaeh. I think she is in on it too. So that's the part I'm not sure yet about Miller. You might be right. I'm not, that's what I was getting ready to go to that. I'm not discounting that she might be in on it, but this might be, or if she's not, because they're going to want her live reactions, because I think she is going to be part of the show too. But I think that Lemmy wants Nevaeh to have an element of surprise. That's how I could see it going on. So they might want Nevaeh's live reactions, because they might feel like she's not as good of an actress in acting this storyline out. I don't know. You right, Miller. She might be a part of it, but they might not be telling her so that they could get raw reaction from her. Right? I don't know. I'm not certain yet about how that's going. But they are filming for that show. Carlissa will not deny that Chrisean Jr. no more. Y'all know in the beginning, she was denying him through and through. She will not do it anymore. She was on her Patreon. I think it was yesterday. I was listening to it while I was doing some work. And she was talking about how she was like, I know for a fact my grandkids is my grandkids, because I dreamed about them. It's only 2 grandkids I didn't dream about. But she was like, I even know they mine, because one of them was her daughter's youngest son, and then she's saying Javon. She didn't have no dream about Javon. That's what she's saying. And then she's claiming that she didn't have no dream about Nevaeh baby. Right? So she's saying she know that Rilla baby is Blueface baby. She's saying that she said, I dreamed about Chrisean Jr. She said that. And then she went to go try to find some shirts that she had got made, but she couldn't find the bag. She had Sappho, her husband, trying to help her find the bag with the shirts in it, showing that she gets shirts for all of her grandkids every time she goes to a new destination. Right? And so, oh my goodness, y'all, this gas station is always so crowded. I think because it's food here too, y'all. And at this day going Wawa, this gas station. Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta get gas and I gotta get food. So I'm gonna put the gas on, and then I'm gonna go get my food inside. Hold on, you guys. Give me 1 second. I had to come talk to y'all this morning about this, because I really strongly think that's what this is, y'all. Hold on. I hope he ain't waiting for me, because I just got here, baby. And it's going to take me a minute. I do not do this shit quick. Hold on. Yeah, I think he was. Okay, so, I think that's what's going on, y'all. I think that Blueface and Chrisean are filming for Crazy in Love, y'all. And he plugged it. He plugged it before he left home this time, and said that him and Nevaeh was going to be filming. Y'all, Lemmy wasn't going to do no show, no Crazy in Love, without Chrisean being part of the Crazy in Love. And that's probably what Blueface had to get Chrisean on board for. That's when Chrisean said he came, I think oh Lord have mercy. When Chrisean said that he came to, come on now. That's it. Oh, you want to know why? Okay, can you guys hear me okay? Okay, can you guys hear me okay? Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Yes, y'all, I think that's what we saying. We are saying, and that's why you don't see any of the footage when they are together, because that footage when they are together is for that show. That's what it's for. So we didn't woke up this morning to, this is the story in the circus line for today, y'all. You say Nevaeh even canceled her baby shower to save money. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying, Miller. That's why I don't know. Thank you. I don't know if this girl is part of the circus. I don't know. Because she is taking a lot of things like really to heart and getting upset about a lot of the things going on, as she should. I ain't saying that she shouldn't. As she should. She's not happy with some of the stuff going on. So Give me 1 second, y'all. Whew. Lord have mercy. Um, let me see. I told Peach. She is not falling in line, and she's not reacting in the circus like the circus participants normally would act if they are aware. And I think I'm gonna tell you why I think Miller she might not know. Because I think that was the same way Krishan was feeling once she felt that her and Blueface was serious. When she remember back when before when she first was pregnant and she was like, okay, now, and she talks about this, then now she felt like, oh, it was real. She wasn't, like, it wasn't an act no more. It wasn't about them being business partners no more. And supposedly, Jaden was being told that she's just his business partner. And I think Jaden was just going along, and she knew that none of this was actual, that this was just some crap for them to make money. I think that that's the same position that they done now put Nevaeh in. Not saying that Blueface and Krishan are going to end up together or be together, because I don't think that that's going to be a reality. I think this is a business transaction. And the disgusting part is that baby is being used the way that he is in this storyline in the most disgusting way. And like I said, Carlissa is on her live saying, that baby is my son baby. I don't think she is willing to go that far or play around with that part. Like let me 1 second, y'all. Yes. Hey, with my car. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm about to be out here in a minute. Yeah, nobody else should have it. You shouldn't leave it anywhere. You treat it like right down the things you tell her. I can't concentrate, y'all, with all of this beeping and stuff going on. Hold on. She knows that it's very important, so that's just going to fall into the personal items in there. So I think it's on my face. I think, y'all, that's what we looking at. We are seeing the sneak peek and the pregame to Crazy in Love, and Blueface knew that he had to make something pop because, and probably Lemmy too. Lemmy probably told him that he wouldn't move forward with no with shooting unless Krishan was part of it. And that's probably why Blueface had to get Krishan to be on board. She, like I said, Krishan said he called her and told her, I need your help. I need your help. And so that's why I believe it had to be on her terms. And all of this stuff with him, I don't know if she's in on or okay with him. This stuff, like I said, with the baby and how they doing this shit, I don't like none of this shit. Like, this is dumb. You said they literally had a DNA test done. That's how Carlissa is positive. Yeah, well, exactly. And they let other people like do a whole bunch of mystery surrounding that DNA test. But Carlissa ain't. Carlissa is not don't have no mystery surrounding that DNA test. She will act like it, but like I said, on her Patreon, Carlissa is on there saying Carlissa will not come right out and deny that Krishan Jr. is her grandson. She won't. So and the only way I see her not right out doing that is if they have some beliefs in that DNA test. Straight up. So I don't know. I don't even think that they willing to tell Jaden the real truth about that DNA. Hey, good morning, Tez Boo Boo. I don't even think they really willing to tell Jaden. So I definitely think that her feelings are involved in the situation, but I think she also knows the situation for what it is, and that this is about her getting the check. And that's, like I said, this shit is disgusting. because it is no way this baby is being used. It's no storyline, no back and forth. So we woke up this morning, y'all. This is what I wanted to say when I went into the store, y'all. So we woke up this morning to supposedly Chrisean then deleted all of the pictures and things of Nevaeh, all the other women, the children, all the stuff out of Blueface's phone again. First, and Blueface is online accusing that Chrisean did that, he didn't do that, all of this other stuff. Now, this is my question. How she keep getting your phone, boy? How did she keep getting your phone? You know, every time something go deleted from that phone, missing from that phone, whatever, he's always accusing her. And listen, on both sides, people are delusional. The people who extremely hate Chrisean, and then the ones who love her, they both delusional, because the people who hate her blame every single thing on her and believe every single thing that she is being accused of. But you gotta start to ask yourself, how do she keep getting this man's phone and deleting all of his stuff? He ain't put no passcode on that phone yet. He ain't done nothing to that phone so that she don't get on there and start deleting the stuff. He know that's what she does. You said, she's so dumb, deleting photos not gonna stop him. That's what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying, Tiz. I think it's all part of whatever him and her are doing. So you came in late. I'm not sure if you heard the beginning, but I told you, I think they are filming for Crazy in Love. Before Blue left the house this time, he plugged Crazy in Love and said him and Nevaeh was going to be shooting Crazy in Love. Now, Tiz, you know damn well as much as I do, Nevaeh ain't carrying no motherfucking reality show. Not like that. Not like that. And I think that's why he calls her the golden goose. She is the golden goose because just like when Chrisean was the element of surprise, she didn't know all of what was going on when she was mixed up in all of that debacle. At first, it was just about business, but then it spun all out of control and he had her all out doing crazy ass shit. Now, it's Nevaeh's turn. That's what I think he mean by it's Nevaeh's turn. And so now, I think when he went to Chrisean and said, I need you to help me. We all know how Lemmy feel about Chrisean. He is going to give Chrisean a check every single motherfucking time. Because he knows she's going to bring whatever it is every single time. You said, nah, Nevaeh not interested. She's not, right. So they got to do something to try to make her interesting. They got to do something to try to activate her. Chrisean activates all of them. In some kind of aspect, in some kind of way, Tiz. She activates all of them. And I think that's why he went to her. It is disgusting that the baby is being used as a story plot in this fucking bullshit. Straight up. It's disgusting on both of their parts. And like I said, Karlissa, as crazy as she is, she will not say. She says, Chrisean Jr. is my grandchild. She went on Patreon yesterday, on her Patreon channel, on that SZA on Patreon, and said, I know for a fact the ones who definitely are my grandkids, and the other two, she said, I know are my grandkids too. One of them being because it's Callie's son. One of them was Callie's son. But she was like, I dreamed about all my grandkids except for the two, Javon and Callie's son, Junie. And then she saying she ain't dream about Nevaeh baby. That's what she's saying. So she is like, I know that's my grandson. She is not, before she was like, as much as I want him to be my grandson, as much as I didn't want Chrisean Jr. to be my grandson, she said. She was like, I can't deny that. I know I seen it. I know it. That's what she was saying yesterday. So she, this is all about them doing Crazy in Love. And this is why Blue cannot do any filming when he's there. If we think, because remember before I kept saying he got to have some kind of respect for Chrisean and not be streaming when he's with her, because he doesn't. He can't stream. He can't bring his people in. The only one time was they was on that boat, and I think that was probably like a teaser. That was a teaser because that's the thing that's gonna capture the people when they put out this trailer. When they put out the trailer for Crazy in Love, they gonna be like they was on that boat. They was on that boat. She let him. That's the thing that people, because prior to that, they were not filming anything, or to our knowledge, of them two being together. So it had to be one or two things. Either he was respecting her, because you know he's about trying to make as much money as he can and exploit every situation that he can. So he ain't gonna respect that. He's respecting it because he's getting a check from somewhere else, and he's getting a Lemmy check, and both of them getting a Lemmy check. And I think that that's where all of this is coming from. All of this is coming from a Lemmy check, and they going to be doing another season of Crazy in Love. Miller thinks that Nevaeh is in on it and knows about it. I think it's possible that she knows, but I also think it's possible that she does not know. And maybe he is telling her, I'm doing this in order to make money. Because he needs money to get that new house. And Jaden put that out there. So, and Carlissa came on her live on Patreon. This is another clue, y'all. I think this is another clue. When Carlissa was on her Patreon, she was like, and I'm not putting my name on that house. You ain't got the credit. You ain't got, because she was mad when Nevaeh said that she can't come nowhere around her. She can't come nowhere near her. She was pissed about that. And so she was like, how you going to try to tell me I can't come? She was like, first of all, I ain't had no intentions on coming around there. And then Nevaeh then brought that cat back around there, and somebody just sent Carlissa a picture, y'all. Parasites all on the cat or whatever, or I don't know if it's real or somebody did something to the picture to make it look like that or whatever. I don't know, right? But they just sent her this picture with the cat. I think it's supposed to be the belly of the cat. I can barely tell what the body part is supposed to be, but some picture of the cat, and it looked like it got parasites all crawling all on it and stuff. And Carlissa all on her live talking about, my grandmother told me anybody who got cats, they nasty. And because cats is nasty, they walk around with parasites. Carlissa was going off about them daggone cats, y'all. And so on Patreon, she was doing it on her Patreon page, and it was live. So I can't go back and get that one for y'all because it was live. When she's live, we can't see it. We can only see the episode. So we do have the episode with Rilla. Like I said, as soon as I get a moment, I'm gonna try to sit down and we're gonna watch that together too. But she does have the episode with her meeting Rilla. But she was going off about that cat. You said, on one of Blueface and Nevaeh's last streams, she was talking crazy about Carlissa. It was so awkward to hear Nevaeh talk bad about his mom to him. I said, this can't be real. I don't know if that was, I don't know what was going on. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that's part of the storyline of the circus too. And that's what I said. Yo, we got to watch this two different ways. We got to watch this as a soap opera, right? And then we got to watch this in reality. It's two different reactions, right? It is two different reactions. One is a soap opera reaction, and then you go down to the reality of it all. And like I said, this goddamn storyline with this baby back and forth and all this other shit, this is the most disgusting exploitation I've ever seen in my life. I'm disgusted that Lemmy exploits it. Definitely, Chrisean, you the fucking mama. What is your goddamn problem? And then Blueface too. And then that Carlissa won't go as far. Like I said, she keep maintaining, that's my grandchild, because I think she got a little bit of fear guard, in her doing that. But she still keeps up the roots of the circus, You said, well, he did let Chrisean beat her up, so he don't have respect for his, exactly, not none. No respect for the mama. Exactly, you said it's a handless cat. That's how they look. I don't know if somebody, Miller, put some kind of bugs or something on that picture with some kind of AI technology or filter or something. I don't know. I don't know if that cat walking around there really like that or not. You know how these people do. And Carlissa gonna run with whatever the people send her. Whatever the people send her, she ain't gonna really go in and look into it that deep herself. She gonna run with that and then start, with her shenanigans, with her drama, and that's how she do. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. I think this is about video when they goddamn crazy in love, y'all. And like I said, because it ain't no way in the world, ain't nobody deleting shit from your phone that many times, and every time you blaming them, and then you going live talking about, oh, I didn't do that, she did that because she was mad, all this stuff. When did she stop having access to your phone? When are you gonna put something on there? Take your face off of there in case she using that when you sleep. Put a code in there, something she can't think of. Like, it's ways for you to keep somebody out your damn phone from deleting stuff every single time you with them, or blocking people every single time you with them. I think that's all part of this storyline, this soap opera. This a damn mess, y'all. You said, yeah, he did, yeah, like Chrisean beat up. Exactly. Like, you let her beat up your mama for a storyline. Right? You let her beat up your mama and your sister for a storyline. You beat up her daddy for a storyline. Like, these two, it is no end to what they will do when there's a check involved. And I think this is all about a check being involved. Nevaeh might be sitting there. I'm not sure yet whether Nevaeh is aware. She could be or could not be. She could be the element of surprise in the storyline, and why they are keeping it from her, all of what's actually going on. I don't know. Right? Maybe him telling her this is for a storyline is his way of getting himself away from that house so that he can go make the money. But maybe she don't know what the whole outcome of all of this is, and maybe the outcome is the element of surprise. Maybe she don't know that. I don't know. You said I don't know who is the daddy, but I think Karlissa claimed the baby because she knows it's part of the drama people watch for, and Karlissa likes this attention. No, I think Karlissa is really like, I can't play with God to that bad. I be playing with God, but I can't play with God that bad that I'm going to sit there and say that baby ain't my son, baby. Now, them two can do all of that. Them two can be okay with all that, doing that. But I'm going to chill on it. Because remember, at first she was saying it. At first, Karlissa was saying that's not Blueface's baby. But now, I think that she is not willing to go that far. That's why she playing with it, but she feel like she not. It's a safe way of her feeling like she's not playing with it. That's just my opinion. But you could be right. You could be right. I'm just, because ain't none of them pays nothing. You said Karlissa, no, that's her. Yeah, that's what she keeps saying. She keeps saying that. So, yep, she was saying until they did that DNA when he got home. Right. So, listen, I don't know, but y'all, I just got here to my destination. Y'all, I'm going to go into this office, get my work done for today, eat my breakfast, and be a good girl. I'm going to be a good girl today, you guys. Y'all be good girls today. I'm going to go in and get some work done. Y'all have a beautiful day, okay? And if I can, I will come back later so we can try to watch the SZA episode with Rilla on it. And I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.